looks like the stream is working pretty well. So let's get started and see where I need to go. Let's head on over to the copper in the coffin right now. So I actually picked up this game today, so I'm not too terribly far in it. This is still my first character. Haven't actually multi-classed yet. Okay. Apparently I have to give some children some cookies. Ah, there we go. They're all right here, hanging on out. And they're starveling children. Ain't going nowhere, mister. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, you'll have to carry me. Haha, nothing a cookie won't fix. Alright, guys. It's time to go and get some updates based off of what I did, delivering cookies to little kids. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey now. Apparently it's history in the making. All about starting up a brand new mine company that no one cares about. Yeah, whatever. Deal with that later. So in the meantime, I think the other thing that I have to do is in the court of the Rat King. My character is actually level 11 right now, so I'm actually in the midst of doing one of my, doing the quest to actually, I think, maximize or make it so at least I can double class. As well as also make it so that I can, do things along the lines of, I think make it so I can actually start the process of getting a skill or, like, be able to go and do, like, weaving or alchemy or, like, the crafting ability. So as it currently stands, I don't have that option whatsoever, which kind of blows. Oops. So how the thaumaturgy works is that you actually have two attunements. You have the what is it, like the ice attunement, and then you also have the fire attunement. Now, while you have your ice attunement, it makes it so that he actually goes and gets his mana back real fast, but he doesn't do a lot of damage. So what happens is you kind of go back and forth between doing ice damage, and as you can see up in my left-hand corner, I have Umbral Ice, and you can switch it on over so you actually have fire. And with that, it means that you actually don't get your mana back as quickly, but you do a lot more damage. So you kind of jump back and forth between doing lots of damage to getting back your mana, and then also dealing with keeping yourself alive. Now the thaumaturgies actually do mainly with just going in high damage, so I actually don't have any ability to like heal myself right now. The other option I have is lightning. And so with lightning, essentially it's the same thing as like poison. It just means like it does damage over time. And the other option I've recently gotten with one of the spells that I received is Sleep, which essentially allows you to kind of go and kite dudes, get them up close, put them to sleep, and then run away, and then start your attacking again. What's pretty cool about this version compared to the last one, the last MMORPG, is that you just constantly had to be just sitting down and recuperating, getting your mana back, and it's just everything taking a long time. Whereas you don't really have that situation anymore, which is pretty nice. At least so far with this character class. So what you're seeing me do right now is I start off with a night spell, and then I actually go and cast Thunder, and then I use this one little skill called Transpose. And what the Transpose does means it makes it so that I can actually swap my Astral Fire and Umbral Ice, and that way that the debuff that happens, like, because if you want to go and actually do one or the other, you actually need to go and have it, one spell that's just cast that actually doesn't do anything. You sort of go and get, I want to call it a debuff, or you kind of go and get a negative situation that happens with you by you having to like neutralize it first. And so by doing that, by casting this spell to Transpose, you'll see like right over here, it immediately switches on over to the actual the Astral Fire from Umbral Ice, making it so you don't actually have to spend as much time. You don't have to go in there and do that mid-range, and it keeps you pretty much at full speed and being as powerful as possible instantaneously right away. Dude, there's a ton of guys here. So I cast, what is it? Oh shit. Come on. Ah, shit. Swap on over. God damn it. Really? That guy's running away because he's about to die. It's alright. Let me look at my map real quick. So in the court of the Rat King, recover the stolen coffers, which means I need to get far enough in there that I can actually recover all those items. And there's just a whole bunch of these dudes. So now, swap on over. Astral Fire is up. And shit. Gotta sleep. Ah, man, I am very close to that. Alright, chug a potion. Come on. Alright, so let's, on this guy, let's cast Ice. Immediately cast Lightning. Get my mana back real quick. Shit. Can't sleep on that dude. Shit, I died. Damn it. Oh, this is a bit more challenging than I thought. So I died, Winter resuscitated me over inside the town, but I don't want to do that. Let's go back over to Blackbrush Station. Blackbrush Station was the little town that I started off at, which isn't too far away from my objective. And let me do some of the other missions that are around there right now. So I was over here. Let's check out this way down in the hole situation first. So when you start the game, they pretty much instantaneously give you this ability to do the sprint, and this character class right now doesn't actually have anything to use with the talent points. I guess is what it is. You have HP, MP, and then TP, which is talent points or something along those lines. I'm guessing the melee classes actually make use of that quite a bit more often, but it just makes it so you run a little bit faster. I think that farther along in the game you can get mounts, and at level 10 you're able to get a Chocobo mount to pretty much go and travel in between cities and things of that nature. You don't actually just get it so you can just run around whenever you want. That's got to be something later on. But it does make it so that it's a little bit quicker to get in between places. as well as the new warping system where you can kind of just warp on over to crystal areas and little encampments that you've already been to before is pretty cool. There's a lot of dudes here. And whenever you actually see one of these little things, that means that they're actually in the midst of a video. So essentially it's like something quest related. Okay, duty calls. Commence battle for way down in the hole. Yeah, let's see what happens. And this is like a mini instance right now. Haha! I do not look intimidating at all. Well, that doesn't look good. Before I actually had someone else to go and help me and assist me. It does not look like I actually have that in this situation. Oh, no, you know what? Ah, crap. See right there, I accidentally went and cast fire rather than casting electricity. And so it didn't actually switch on over. All that means, though, when I was saying before, is that it actually cancels out your buff. And so you have just one casting, which doesn't actually have either or. Let's see. Let's switch on back over. And come on now. Where's my buff? Is he actually getting rid of my buff? Huh. Whatever. And my astral fire back up. Switch back on over to ice. And crap, let's get out of the area of effect. I'm not exactly sure how the area effect actually currently works right now, because it seems to be along the lines that there's like an area where he's definitely going to be doing the damage, but even if I get out of its midst, it ends up still going to damage me quite a bit. Yeah, see, like it shows right there, it has a little Stone of Cold area, and that time I got out of it, and no damage was like actually affected by me. Come on. Oh, he's dead. Even has little ears. That's pretty awesome. You met up with him earlier at a earlier part of the game, where it kind of went and delved into the back end storyline a little bit more, which I'm guessing you're about to get another dose of right now. Crystal base, of course. Man, he's a player.